Hey, good morning again, everybody. It's Mike. It's a little bit after 10:30. It's 10:36. I thought I'd come live for a couple minutes and just talk to you about a little bit of what I'm seeing here and what is going on in the markets. So they bought the weakness this morning, right? Bounced us right back up here, right back to the 8-day on the SPY. The IWM here is showing some relative strength at this point, right? A little bit of strength in the IWM. It's trying to push through the 8-day. We haven't seen strength in this name in quite some time. And the Qs are right there with it, right? The Qs have been acting better right here, also pushing above the 8-day now for the first time, almost to the 21. So the markets have responded well. They have accepted what's going on here with the flow, with the interest rates and the inflation, and we're getting a better response to the markets. Some flow coming in here, Schlumberger coming in, SLB weekly 64, 50 calls, swept up about 270 of them. We also got some Qs coming in, some March 2nd, 169 calls, swept small, about $40,000 worth of those, nothing huge, nothing big there. And some more Bank of America, March 32 calls. They've been all over Bank of America, all the banks this morning. Small here, though, 250 of them at 0.57. Let's go take a look at that. They bought JP Morgan. They bought Morgan Stanley. Bank's still fighting this area, right? I'm still long some. I haven't added back to it. Still fighting this area right now. Can't quite get through. What else we have coming? A lot of stuff coming in. BHGE, March 27 call, swept times 565. And they pay about 85 cents as they're coming in. And what else we got? Some ILG, June 31 call, swept times 1500 at 2.22. I finished out my ILG play yesterday. Hey, Chris, Havenit, how are you? So markets here are trying to push through. They push through here. We can see a lot happen fast. The VIX is showing big time weakness here, below 20 now for the first time since this started. All right, coming into here, if we stay here, I think we're about to get a signal. The other thing I want to point out to you guys is the UVXY. They're dumping it. Look at the volume. All right, they're volume dumping this. Look at the elevated volume in this thing. They're dumping that, and they're dumping the VIX. Sorry, VXX. Right, volume. They're dumping these things. Amgen, nice buyer here. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, that looks nice. A nice move. Amgen, March 190 calls. Block of them, 140K. Let's see what's energy. There goes XLE going. Cat just took off. Google's exploding here. And I have very little here as I'm calling flow. The flow is impossible to keep up with today. Just a big time buying coming into the market. All bullish. GDX, Feb 23rd, 24 calls swept now, or block. Small. Very green, Jeff. Very green. They bought this weakness like that, it was nobody's business today. And we're pushing above the 8-day now. All right, here we go. Breaking above the 8-day, pushing everything hard. Come on, Bank of America, what are you going to do? There it goes. Bank of America finally starting to go. What about you, Disney? I don't get it. They bought this thing big into the close yesterday, and they're not coming back for it here at all. Got me. I'm going to hold it. Got plenty of time. More Qs coming in. QQQ, March 2nd, 169s again. Calls, it's swept 30K more of it. Small, though, not big, without the big stuff we see. Micron, by the way, went through the roof earlier. It's trying to push. NVIDIA is nice and strong here. All right, lots of stuff pushing up. You know, throw a dart. I traded JD earlier, and I'm angry at myself. I put my stop up, and they took me out after I took some of it off. Then I put my stop up higher into the green, and they came and took me out. Pretty much took me out almost to the penny, and then it went. Okay, my bad. I had a feeling this was going to run today, too. What's Baidu doing here? Not much. Not much. AVP seeing some flow. I think that's Ava. Oh, God. AVP March 2.50 calls swept. 50K catches earnings. Riot. Let's see. OSTK has been kind of stuck today. Bounce, it hasn't moved yet. What's Riot doing? Riot's trying to recover. XNet had volume, big volume came in earlier. It spiked up and it's here. First time XNet right now, if we closed here above the 8 days since we lost it on this day, right? So definitely have something to keep an eye on some of these names here. What are some of the other names in this sector doing? What about Kodak? Kodak showing some strength. Mara, right? Lots of strength out here. RGLD Jan 9250 calls swept. No idea. Times 400 of them. At 750. Big long-term bet there. So guys, take your shots here. Cat is running. Cat is going ballistic here, along with the steel names. They all took off. All right. Look at X. Look at this move today in X. Sneaky, quiet move. What's Boeing doing? And Boeing, they're not really coming for today, surprisingly. Netflix went through the roof, ran 10 though already. I'm not even looking at it here at this point, up 10. It's just run a little bit too much for me. Facebook. GDXJ August 49 calls. 55K of it. So they're definitely playing for some inflation here. Finally. Come on, Bank of America. Let's run now. Here it goes. Starting to pop. That was a good earnings, Vinit. Yep, I agree. On Baidu. That was a very good earnings on Baidu. You know, just taking this time here, consolidating the move. What else did I want to look at here? Square, no follow through today. This thing frustrates the hell out of everybody. Cat just went vertical. So lots of action out here right now, guys. Lots of things to do if you're in them. Careful chasing some of these names that have moved a lot already at this point. A lot of stuff behind the scenes. The options, they're rolling them out already. Just be aware. Hey, Dave. CMG. Yeah, could fade off of here now. I don't trade it too much anymore, Dave. The options are not very liquid and very hard to get in and out of. I very rarely take a trade on this thing at this point unless I see something special. You know, you kind of learn look names to look at, what names not to after a while. Priceline not doing much today. Last I saw, Amazon was up big. Yeah, Amazon, Netflix look good. What's the Google doing? Into the 8 day. Okay. Twitter taking the day off so far. Yep. It looks fine up there. Snap almost to the 8-day. So keeping an eye on this name here. NEM, it's another miner. March 39 calls. Swept times 360 at $1.33. Oh, you're very welcome. They're just my thoughts, right, guys? You know, they're just my thoughts. I can, you know, so for what that's worth. So market is nothing but bull flow today. I mean, you guys can hear me calling this live for you here. Nothing but bull throw. If you guys are in here listening to me, by the way, and you're with me, smartoptiontrading.com. Love to have you up. It's $25 for the first 30 days. It's a get to know you period. Join me. We do the morning call every morning. I do an evening recap every night talking about what's good, what's swingable, the flow all day long. It also appears on my private Twitter feed, news. I go live when conditions merit. Sometimes I let you guys come in from the public. And then every Thursday night, we do a subscriber webinar. So all that for $25 for your first 30 days, and then it renews at $100 a month. I think I'm the best value out there, guys. Personally think that. And people in the room, they're all doing well with the money. They're great. They love it. It's not a room in the service. And I'd love to have more of you on board. So if you're interested, hit me up or just ask questions. Hit me out at Options Mike, or just follow the link there to the website and sign up there. Gilly, so the only concern I have, Dave, with biotech stocks, and they all look good today, right? So let's just go to the IBB first. And I have a bunch of them, right? Looks good. Is that, you know, they're one tweet away from getting hit on Trump or saying something against them, right? And that's when part of the volatility with these stocks is the president railing against drug prices is kind of what's holding these things in place. So I think you have to be careful holding these overnight here, or be careful taking large positions that don't have a lot of time. Sorry, M. Did I call it M? No, I didn't call it M. M, a little behind here. M, March 2nd, 28 calls, swept. Times 595 at 0.43. Dave, a good amount too, but if you don't trade full time, hit me up on the side. Send me a private message at Options. I'm sorry, looking at lots of information at the moment. Crude is rocking here. Look at XLE. Here we go. Crude. Sounds good, Dave. I would say it's probably about 25 to 40 to 30% don't trade full time. Maybe even a little more. Hard to tell. They love the recap videos and the morning videos because it sets them up for the day and for the next day. Intel, Dan, long-term bet, 2020, 60 calls. Open, I'm 650 on the ask. All right, so still not quite through the 8-day here, right? Still fighting this. Oof. SVXY, June 17 calls, swept, 182K. That's a ballsy play. Right? This is one of the ones that led to the crash. A lot of different things going on out there. A lot of different things going on out there. By the way, option prices now are going to quickly come back to normal. Now you can start looking a little bit more out of the money, right? We're coming down into a normalized range more. Still don't go too far out, but now you don't have to be as tight with them. X, more action in X. What are we seeing here? They're coming after this thing. Feb 23rd, 37 calls swept. Looks like 260 of them at $2.05. All right, guys, I want to thank everybody for joining me this morning. I'm going to go offline here. I do have a little bit of moderating time I have to do here for the next 45 minutes or so. I need to get ready for that. If you have questions or anything, get a hold of me. smartoptiontrading.com is my website. I hope you guys are all doing great, and I will catch you all later on. Chris, thank you. Great point. Yep, you can go back and review everything on my flow, and you catch it. I have a tutorial video on how to use TweetDeck best of my service as well that I'll send you guys when you sign in. All right, guys, I may come back live later on today. We'll see what happens and how things go from here. For now, nice little bump this morning. Hopefully you all made some money. I'd be a little careful here. Let the market settle in a little bit. Watch the 8-day on the SPY, see how it handles things, and we'll go from there. For those in Alpha Shark, I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. And everybody else, thank you very much, and I'll catch you later on.